Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at this very interesting post by the devs. It's the Road Ahead map. So Road Ahead's a really interesting. It kind of lets you see the what's coming. And I am on the wrong road ahead. Let me just get to the right one. Here we go. So they'll be back first, 27th of January 2025. The adventurers, as the new year begins, the roadmap for 2025 is also ready. We're grateful to the players who have long supported and followed Infinite Magic Raid in the new year. Our team will continue to bring you rich events and more gameplay. So, today we'll share the plan for this year in 3 parts: feature content, hero related, and event plan. So they have all this. It's kind of summarized in a nice demographic down here, which we'll look at later in a sec. So feature content. So fair PvP. So if you PvE, sorry. So if you know what fair arena is, fair arena is basically does not matter who you are, what level you are, you have access to all the heroes. You just need to choose the best ones each time, build your team up, fight. So it's kind of like it's going to be similar to that. There's a little bit more info down about that, so we won't. I will just probably skip this bit for now. We'll go to number 2 and talk a bit more about the so season 2 and 4. So if we look at the demographic real quick, so there's 4 seasons. So it's kind of split up into quarters. So first quarter of the year, so January, February, March, April, June, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So that's kind of what seasons are. So season 2 is going to be those April, May, June. Season 4 is going to be October, November, December. So new PvP, PvE team gameplays will be introduced. These gameplays are currently under development. Stay tuned for more details and future announcement. So Demon Conquest, that's the latest one actually released today. So the fire area. So now there are 3 Demon Conquest zones for guilds to participate in. The new hunting areas for Demon Conquest will be opened in the upcoming seasons. For each opening, the skill cards of bosses will be released, allowing you to know the boss's skills in advance to better prepare for the challenges. We look forward to your nice performance with your guild members. This is really big, so level 6 guild boss will be updated in season 2, so that's going to be um, April onwards. So a bit disappointing it's not sooner, because it would just imagine all you're doing for that is buffing the boss's stats, unless they're going to completely change how the boss works, which I don't think they should do for guild bosses. What I think they should do for guild bosses is have one guild boss, so like similar to a game called FK Arena. So when I used to play that, it had one guild boss. But that guild boss, it basically had infinite health, and there's threshold. So like if you do 10 million, you get this 12 million, etc., etc. That's what they should do for this game. So basically, based on the amount of damage you do to the boss in the 300 turns you have or whatever, you get more rewards, you get higher percentages. That's what I think they should do instead of doing these level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then introducing 7. It's very stale content. All everyone does anyways is press skip, but it's a way to do it. Obviously, they aren't doing that, but I feel that probably benefit them a little bit more doing it like that. Campaign stage expansion. So in season 1 and 2, so first half the year, the campaign stage will be expanded consistently. It's time to show your power. So like AFK Arena, it did have that. It did have a period of time when the campaign literally stalled. Like I think it was like on round 30 or something. Pretty much everyone got to the end, and then like it was a couple of months, and then they just started releasing regularly, which was nice before I quit. So that's what's going to be happening here. It's going to be hopefully at the moment we're like on. If I look at the map, if we look at the map, so at the moment we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, is it? Yeah, we have 12 basic regions. We have Atlantis, which is for the Hidden Wave, Luang Holy Land, or Ludi Holy Land for Saga City, Wasteland of Outcast for Unruly Outlaws, and then we have the 12 others for all the others. I think two of them are like meant to be not related to factions as such. I think that's probably going to be, or two of them are like linked together maybe in some way. But alas, so hopefully they're going to be adding more zones regularly, which would be very nice if they did that. So that's what this could mean. So hero related. For heroes we enhance one by one. The enhancements will be in order. They are sorted in the picture of the roadmap. Are you looking forward to the new exclusive correspondent echoes? So again, when we get to the roadmap down here, I will make it bigger. New mythic hero, new mythic hero for Unruly Outlaws. So this is really big news. So in my opinion, what you should do at this point, if you don't have the conversion thing, I would save up for the new out mythic because it's likely to be strong because it should come out the bat with a mythic 4 in it or E4. And so you need to save 300 crystals. You have, so it comes in season 2. You have roughly 3 months until the earliest point it can come, or 2 and a bit months. So plenty of time to save to at least unlock it. Will be announced in future updates. So new faction in season 4. So at the end of the year, it seems like it's going to be a regular thing now. Each end of the year, there's going to be a new faction release. So what I would recommend is as soon as you hit this season 4, so as soon as you hit October, or maybe even September, save resources, save Excellent Supreme, and only use them for the new faction release, because like Unruly Outlaws, they were very strong on release. So with multiple new faction heroes arriving on the Lowe's continent, stay tuned. Event plan: the spring event, festival event took place as scheduled. Then January, and more. That wasn't the spring festival. That was New Year, no? Because it's definitely not spring. Spring's Easter. We're still way into this winter still. It's very interesting. More events will follow. Exciting, diverse events. So yeah, our team remains passionate about event design, gameplay development, commitment to finding each adventure of a unique gaming experience, and look forward to continuing this amazing journey. So I don't know if that shows up. It does. So with all kind of what's just been discussed there into a cohesive map, which people can basically see. So we have season 1. So as I said, the first quarter of the year. So from January to March. Fair PvP, PvE, New Demon Conquest. So the Ticks is what's already been released. So we've already had Demon Conquest, Nita, and Spring. So we've got Valentine's next month, Machinio next month, and I imagine campaign stages and fair PvE probably will be end of Feb, start of March, potentially. Don't know what Waves of Euphoria is, and then Nerid will be in March. Season 2, we have new PvP, new PvE. Very interested to see what that is. Very interested. Is it going to be an overhaul of how PvP is done? So is it going to change the format in a championship, which is very stale in my opinion, and is very biased towards older players? Like new players that actually will have no chance in higher divisions. Then we have the Guild Boss season level 7, more Demon Conquest. So Demon Conquest, it looks like it's releasing one every quarter. Campaign stage expansion looks like that's going to be for the first half of the year, and it will dial it down for the second half. New Mythic Hero, Lunar Lucifer, E4s, Easter and summer events, another Demon Conquest, Ben Austin, Lakia, Augusta. So I was very surprised about this because these characters are definitely below these characters. Machinio was above Nita. It's like they gave us a survey to do and they totally disregarded the survey. So in my opinion, this is very bad. They should have followed the survey. Then we have Unruly Outlaws event. This is interesting. So is this going to be summons for more heroes, or is it going to be like a wish up event or something like that? Anniversary celebration, mid autumn festival. Then we have new team gameplay, new Demon Conquest, New faction, Mythic Heroes, Madalena. That's pretty disappointing. I have her, so I'm gonna have to wait at least another, basically a year, basically until she's E4, which she's already E4. Notable missing is Zhao Ming. I expect he will get an E4. I expect he's probably was meant to either be the third tier or the second tier. Then we have Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. I have no clue what this gold means. I was going to assume the gold means it's new, but then if the gold is new, then why is Christmas, Halloween gold? Why is this gold? Honestly, these ones, yep, gold, yep, gold. Go. That's interesting. New team gameplay. That would be very interesting to see what that is as well. But like these are just standard, so it's interesting. Okay, PvP is in Korean/Japanese. I don't know what one it is. I don't know. I assume it's Korean because it's a Korean game. So PvE will come in season 1. During the battle phase, players can experience different competition modes. Heroes and cultivation materials can be freely combined in this gameplay. Let's get a sneak peek. The interplays for this gameplay are currently in development and are for reference only. So, play gameplay with no barriers. Gameplay provides default heroes and pets at the start level. There is no need for upgrades. The sections such as Emblem, Talent, Sanctuary are all set to the same level by default, allowing players to directly experience fully upgraded heroes and pets. Free cultivation. Players can draw auras, echoes, blessings, and new cultivation materials from the corresponding buildings in the gameplay and use them to equip their heroes. In addition, players can also draw other heroes and pets to expand the hero pool and then freely combine their lineups on hero cultivation. Note, buildings have a limited number of wishes and duration, and draw times are non-accumulative, and the items are valid for 1 day. So this is shows Adalena, shows Nita, and it says Skylander. So I don't know what it. This is interesting as well. Level 150 at 160, but we're 3-star. There may be changes to levels. I doubt it, but there could be. Random elements. In addition to freely drawing heroes, pets, cultivation materials, there is also a special building called Comprehensive Market that may provide beneficial buffs or event buffs, adding more excitement to the challenge. Buffs drawn from the special building are also valid for 1 day. Flexible challenges. 3 competition modes will rotate during the battle phase. Limited damage mode, fast kill mode, and survival mode. The ranking format will change according to the mode to provide a rich and varied experience. Emphasis on exploration. The higher exploration level, the larger the pools of items that can be drawn, the higher the rates. The exploration level can be upgraded by accumulating exploration experience. Each participation in building draws will grant 1 exploration experience, with the highest level being exploration 4. So that's this. So it looks like it's going to be a guild event almost. That you have to do it with your guild. So you do one, you get points, you can go more. But again, I don't know. It looks like there's 6 different things. We have Echo, Blessings, Pets, Heroes, and then Auras. Maybe, I don't know. Rich rewards. The gameplay offers rewards for challenge, progress and ranking. There are daily, weekly, and monthly rankings with a variety of rewards. Stay tuned. Launch time. Feb PvE is expected to launch in Season 1 around March and will last for 1 month. 3 weeks for the battle phase and 1 week for the showcase phase. So it will basically last a month. So it'll be interesting if it will reset every month. So we have 3 weeks on, 1 week off, 3 weeks on, 1 week off. After reading the above introduction, are you excited about new gameplay? How does the rotation of the 3 competition modes work? What is it likely to free combined and draw items for free? Let's wait and see. So the one thing I would say, so it's on for 3 weeks. So does that mean that committed damage mode will be the first week, second week, third week, or are they going to be 1 day, 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 1 day? Like, it'll be interesting how they change it up. will be interesting. But that is what we've got here. If we look at the announcements quickly. So, banner this week we have Anise. I'm gonna say she's probably Unruly Outlaw by the name. It kind of fits with all the other names, but we have to wait and see. We have Sutar, very good hero. Adeline Xiaoyan. This is the first time she's actually been in a banner since her release. She's probably one of the best. I would argue she is the best non-limited hero in the game. One-on-one, she will demolish any hero. She is a force to be reckoned with, this Xiaoyang. And Johnny. So, one very bad hero. One hero I would say is not used anymore, but was really good. And then we have Xiaoyan, Suta, very meta heroes. And then we have the new hero, probably will be a meta hero. I imagine that if it is Unruly Outlaws, it could be that last piece to the CC team to replace Narsil to make it the full whammy. And if it is, it'd be nice if it's like a similar Narsil ability, but also has that direct damage reduction. Would be nice. So like a tank almost. And then we have Rudy, Ollie, Kado, and Dustin. And we look at this, so we are on this day here. So we have Voyage event started. War of Thrones. Did that start today? I thought War of Thrones just ended, no? Fair Arena, Brave Trial, Double Faction Abyss, regular conquests, contests. So that is that's that. That is championship. Gift of Heaven starts tomorrow, so make sure you're saved. Then we have the numericals, which is the hero gifts, classic arena, championship conquest starts on the 2nd, and then hero training goals. So we should get the kit for Anise tomorrow, so we can see what he or she is like. So thank you for watching and listening. In my opinion, game is in the right direction. It's adding content. I feel like the devs have listened a little bit. Devs have listened in the sense that the community wants stuff for the free to play. It does not want stuff for the pay to win. It wants, because if a game, so yes, you need to indulge the pay to win players to keep your game going. But if you just only indulge them and there's nothing for the free to play, there's no reason for the free to play, so they don't play, and then there's only people playing are going to be these whales or krakens, and if they're only playing each other again and again and again, they're going to leave until you only have like 5 players left who are funding the game, who are the only ones playing it. So for a game to be successful, yes, you need to have those high-end spending players, but you need, they're only like 5-10% of the game. The other 90% of the game are free to play people or low spenders who want to enjoy the game at a slow pace. If you don't cater for them, your games will never survive. So this is nice seeing that they are catering for them. It will be, if they continue, nice. If they don't, not so nice. This, I feel the roadmap is an amazing addition to this, because now they've said, okay, new faction coming in towards the end of the year. We basically know that that's going to be October, November, December. So we can start planning for that new faction. Free to play players can be like, okay, we're here. I have 8 months minimum until the new faction comes out. If I save for 8 months, I'm guaranteed to get them both 5-star or all of them 5-star for E5 if I save. So it's like, what does that player do? So it does add an interesting conundrum into it. answers question off the mythic heroes, which is nice. Gives us the events, like the main events, and it gives us like the PvE and PvP changes, which are nice. All in all, I'd say a very positive step in the right direction, and they just need to keep doing stuff like this for us to be successful, for the game to continue being successful. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.